morning, everyone. Today I'm going to go ahead and paint over this 20 by 20 3D canvas. I mean, it's gallery wrapped canvas. So I want the most powerful orange going around here, because it's a well, yellow and blue are really opposites, but so I'm going to have two analogous colors which are next to each other on the color wheel. So I'm jumping over one really. So let's see if this might be better with a brush, because I don't want to disturb what I did. So I need this brightest orange. I should be mixing a little yellow into it maybe. So the way we learn things is repeating them 3 times. Okay guys, I'm back. I took a little break. I'm going to explain now what I'm doing here and what I have done. Okay, so I took some of my Sennelier. These are very pricey, according to me, and I scraped them through a sifter, and so that means they're pure pigment. These are soft pastels, and I encourage you, if you're going to buy pastels, probably to start off with a pastel called New Pastel, NU Pastel. I started off with these doing portraits, and they were too tough for me. So I took a class from a guy who now lives in Africa. His name is Christopher Reed. If you look him up, R-I-E-D. He's awesome to take lessons from. So now I was using this transparent medium yellow, and I can't get a good blend on it because it's transparent, so I need to take out my Artist Color Azo Yellow Medium. It's Artist Quality Permanence A Series 2. So that's what I'm going to do. I will do it on camera in speed mode, and I'm going to use that to get a better blend in here. Okay, and maybe right in here to get a better blend right in here. And at this time, I might as well remember to put in the people who have been sponsoring my channel. I'm using my finger, and I don't want to ruin this intense hot pink I have there. Because it's just not, it's not dry, and I want my black lines to run different places that are not be dry. Okay folks, that's all I can do for right now. I really need this to dry. I'm so anxious. I'm so excited to do these paintings. It's really, really fun. Super, super fun. Maybe just with some more yellow right, boom. Maybe it's just some more yellow right there. Or maybe a hard line, you know? Maybe a hard line would be good there. Yeah, a hard line. Yep, I'm gonna leave a hard line right there. So these brushes will get ruined very easily. So these lines will be organic. And this is a part I could not wait for. This is very fun, you guys. I just say you need to try this. So I'm following some patterns. Yay! Here Lily goes again. You guys are gonna watch this whole 38-minute video. Because my sister said so. They don't want to see a video that Lily can do it. They don't want that. One block from my house, we got, you know, historic Wilmington. I better be conscious that this needs to go down that way too. The Wilmington Art District is, instead of being Wilmington Art District, they call it Brooklyn Art District. So if you're new here, you think you're in Brooklyn. It makes no sense to me. Okay guys, I'm sorry I did this much without you because I messed up the camera. So I did something over there I don't like, so I'm washing it off. So I'm looking all over for my palette and it's covering the painting. So that's weird. Okay, I had some blue in here, as I showed you I was starting to do, but I didn't like it. I just decided that this would be somewhat of a color harmony painting. So I have it tilted because I have the fan here drying. So I want to make this just a really bright yellow because I had a dark blue and it was too sad. So the way to build up my transparent yellow, which I think this is a little less transparent, so I'm just going to go ahead and put this in here. I'm not going to do it with my fingers, but I just spread it around for a second there. If I go over the edge, I'm just going to go back with the black line that I had going. And I think I'm kind of sorry I have too much busy there. Let's hope that putting all this yellow, plain yellow, will help that I put all these lines in here. Maybe I would block them out. Okay, I'm going to be back when I finish putting the yellow in. Because I had to cut so much of this out because I put in blue, I want to remind you guys that this is the giveaway for August. And the names who will go in will be the sponsors who sponsor my channel and people who have been very kind. So if you want to get in on it, please check out in the description. There'll be instructions with this painting and also a link to my PayPal. So thanks a lot, and I'm going to put the people who subscribe in right here. Zoo! Zoop! Okay, alright, I'm just finishing up here, and you guys can see how this brings it together. I hope that's what you guys are thinking. It just was too crazy with the blue. So, you know, sometimes you go there, sometimes you back off. So at no point do I want, I'm going to zoom in here, do I want this to be a soft edge? I don't think. So if I'm getting over onto the, say, the magenta or quinacridone magenta, I don't want it to look orange. I kind of want it to be stark. Boom, that the yellow has a hard edge. I don't want it to turn to a fade like an orange. So, you know, where I need to, I will go back in and darken down the edges if I didn't get them real clean with the deep yellow. And it is a little bit difficult because I chose the textured area to be a solid color, which is good, I think, because it's a solid color, but it still has interest. I don't think it would look good to have the solid color plain, not in, you know, just, I don't know how to say that. So I hope my acrylic pouring people are still enjoying me, my tutorials. Don't leave me. I'm coming back with some more pouring videos. I just thought, you know, it really would be nice, you know, I know our paintings are stacking up, the poured paintings, and they're abstract. But like I said before, walking into a booth with 100% poured abstract paintings limits your sales. I think breaking them up with these type of paintings gives you credibility, I think, as an artist. Because this looks like you have worked your butt off. You know, this kind of looks like you didn't, it just didn't happen in a second. Especially when you have your painting look like layers have been built up. So if I had my way, and you know, I'm going to own this painting, but if I had my way, I would get some awesome gold and add to this painting, because I think it would be really cool to have gold. You know, I have rubbing gold, but I don't think it'll show up as much. You know, I paid $4.99 for a little jar of it, and for $4.99, that's what you get. Okay, so let me tighten this up off camera, and then we'll discuss what's going on, okay? Different things. There's one used in photography, and that's called the rule of thirds. Then there's the Fibonacci and the golden ratio. Those things need to be studied. And the color wheel, study it intensively. Not intensively, extensively. I don't know. Good morning, everyone. It's Lily. I'm back. This is day 3 of working on this painting. And what I've decided after studying it overnight is that these two can't be the same powerful. Because a painting needs gravity. Somehow this is just not working to keep these two the same value. So I'm going to tone down this one and let this one be brighter. I'm going to glaze it over with red, transparent red. So here goes. Let's see if I can find a clean sponge if I use this. This is going to be fun. Now, this is going to be fun. So, you know, it takes time to do these paintings and time to study. So yeah, as you can see, while I was off camera, I decided against a few things, and you will too. Yeah, I've been doing all kinds of paintings for years and years, and I'm just a little bit rusty with abstracts because I've been doing acrylic pouring and portraits. For, you know, I've been doing portraits for the last, well, I started a long time ago, and then I quit painting for a while. Life went this way and that way, and then I stopped doing them. So it looks to me still like this may have to be darker. We'll see what I could do with the top half, so then I'll know. So I'm going to need, this will be the fun part, I'm going to need a graduation between this and the top. Okay, and I'm still going to work on this. Okay, I think maybe, I was thinking maybe that'll be enough to unify this painting. I'm not sure. Here I go again. I know I don't like having this double split. So actually, I don't know what to do with the top. I was thinking I'd give anything to give this purple here. Okay, this is a photograph of the cross section of this lower part. This is why I decided not to have these giant yellow parts right here. And I love this. I don't know if it shows up, but what it is I graded, I think, this blue over this kind of a color, this area, and that's what it gave me. So to subdue this part, that's why I'm going to wet it and scrape over it with one of these colors. And if it goes wrong, you have to go back. You gotta go back and, is that right? Yeah, you have to go back and sometimes start all over with white. That's not fun. I think that's too much water. I don't want it to melt in. That's it. That was what I did. Beautiful. Okay, got it. Whoops. It'd be helpful if I squared it where I wanted. So this little teeny pastel, I think, is $2.45. So my sister bought me these. Okay. I have a fan blowing, that's why it's coming this way. I know if I dare brush that, you know, wipe it or do anything, it'll make that area turn green. I have to shut the fan off. Okay, I don't know. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to zoom this in. And then you'll be able to see, hopefully, how pretty that is. Okay, so because this painting is yellow orange based, it's okay. I'm going to have to put a separation layer on there, or it might reactivate every time I do something to it. However, I think that might be fine, just like it is. So, did that set it? I think it's beautiful. So these these pastel colors are actually usable as an oil color or an acrylic color. You just put linseed oil with them or water. They become each one. So you can work it into a watercolor painting or into an oil painting or an acrylic painting. So they're very much worth their money. All right, let me think about what we're going to do up here. I absolutely love this. So I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead with my sponge now and just do right there like that. I'm not going to change anything. This is the most fun part right here for me because I painstakingly had to repaint these edges with white and then again with my black marker, and it took forever. But you know, hey, just like you guys, it was all a learning experience. Okay, so I don't think this was pushed back enough. So I wet the pigments and now working them in. A video in a few days because between drying and everything else, you know, after working with this, it is so much fun. I can't wait to get up in the morning. Just like when I do acrylic pours, like everyone. Oops. When you can't wait to get up in the morning to do a pour, or as soon as you get home from work to do an acrylic pour. It's so exciting. I wish I could find a little bit that you just can't wait to get to it. Well, that's how I feel about this painting and my last abstract painting. So I can't wait to get back to it. I get ideas in the middle of the night. So okay, I've mixed up some of the color art. It looks great. Okay, here we go. Because I have this cinnamon orange, I'm going to put a layer on there. Okay, the paint is a little bit tacky, but let's see how it goes. There's a few lines there. I like it. I think I'll bring it right down into this. Okay, so for this right here, I'm going to use I'm going to take this crayon right here and hit this with some purple. Hope that it stands out just perfectly. Alright, see what's happened if I squirt the purple to let it get in there. Set the pigment. Beautiful. Okay, this is the final painting. I hope you guys like it as much as I do. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell. And also, remember, every video will be better. I'm going to do some smaller paintings so I can get them out there quicker. And thank you for watching, subscribing, and be kind to every kind.